And that's why you can't trust babies with knives. Fuck.
You can't trust the technology. I thought I set up right. I guess I didn't.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hot Dish Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan Zervis. Today with me, I have
Brandon.
just Brandon.
Always here.
Just Brandon.
Always here.
We're missing Cody. He's gone.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He went to go find himself, and I think by now he's like in Nepal, right?
Nepal. Yeah.
Right?
He went to join Overwatch, and he wants to become true Lucio main. And so he went and
Is that who he means?
plays lots of Lucio.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
Cody's in Colorado.
Yeah,
it is,
but still finding himself.
It
'cause
is.
it's Colorado.
It is. Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend, so everyone's going out and do things. I'm actually kind of surprised that you were available this week.
Always available.
Brandon's like, I'm always here.
I'm always
Don't
available.
throw that cord over the thing. Just that looks way worse. That looks just like okay, whatever.
How is this?
Better.
Better?
But yeah. How are you, Brandon?
Fine and dandy.
It feels like it's been a while since we.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah, but I saw you last week.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That feels like a long time
That
ago.
does feel like a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Week flies by. Oh my god. I graduated. I'm just sitting here doing nothing now. I'm actually working. But not in my field, of course. Of who does that? Yeah.
Welcome to love. Yeah. Love it.
But I'm sitting here doing physical labor. You're like, yeah,
Hey, it's still physical.
like, it's physical. Knock on kids.
What? I don't know. No.
Jimmy didn't do your homework again. Just like
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's illegal.
Catholic school, come on now. They used to come on. Nuns used to do rulers and shit.
I know. My dad tells me stories.
My dad does
So-
too.
I just hear stories all the time. It's kind of funny.
Like yardstick or just like the wooden ruler.
Yeah.
Oh, like
It's
the
funny.
Whap it on the desk.
Funny because you can't do that now. But what did you do?
Nothing's working.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit a button. I'm gonna turn off the podcast. It might log.
Yeah, the way the stream deck is set up right now.
What's going on? I honestly don't know what's going on.
What trying to do?
The title card.
Oh,
Also didn't. Okay, this thing's not working. Oh, there it goes. Oh, the timer's going.
oh yeah, look at that.
Okay, well, we'll have some bugs to fix. I don't know why. Maybe just because I haven't plugged everything. I honestly plugged everything in this morning.
Ooh, probably should have tested it. Ooh.
I did test stuff. You know, the timer's working. The intro's working. We're live. It just didn't reactivate the mic for whatever reason. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm a failure. Apologize.
Always.
So what's new with you, Brandon?
Just winding down the school year.
Oh, that's
honestly.
right. You still have your normal stuff going on, isn't it? Oh God, it's
Like a
cool
week
stuff.
or two.
Yeah.
You know, not that far away. We've got. Yeah, like I said, a week.
They said the graduation was today.
No. We don't do
Oh,
that.
not
here.
today. I thought it meant like.
No, we don't do that.
Fine, do that way. You don't do that here.
We don't have graduation is not until next week Thursday
Oh, that's what it was.
or this coming Thursday from this time.
Got you.
So yeah, but other than that, I mean, winding down, getting everything ready for the end of the school year. Probably going to talk about we're going to have some workshops coming up in like on the last 2 days. Talk about things that we're going to do for next year, get everything ready for.
So, I mean, you're in a very small school. Has the school, not the school system, but has like school culture changed? I guess it's hard to tell with such a small base.
Yes. Honestly, since we've been out for 4 years, okay?
Yep.
We've been out of school now for 4 years. High school, at least. Remember how we had it in high school? We could bring our own device?
Like phones and stuff like that?
Yeah, BYOD is what they called it.
Yes.
Now, the last class, the senior class now is the last class that does not have a Chromebook. So each person has a
Whoa.
Chromebook. And
In your tiny school?
No.
Oh.
Starting, I'm talking about like in the high school.
Okay, yeah.
And then starting this coming year, all the 5th graders and every 5th grade class after that will be getting a Chromebook. Mm-hmm.
Every student will be
Every student.
Wow.
Every student, yes. Yep.
I mean, Chromebooks nowadays, Chromebooks are kind of shitty. They're like $200.
Yeah.
They have your phone. They're
They're same capacity as your phone.
Yeah.
But they've got the keyboard and everything.
And so they can use Word and stuff like that. But you gotta think of it this way: it's almost cheaper than what 4 or 5 textbooks we used to get in high school. I assume so, right?
I mean, I paid in college. I can just think, and I'm going to assume textbooks.
That's what
it's I paid one hardcover textbook for like $250.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
so I have books too that were like one semester was like $300 for books. I had like 2 or 3 books or something like that. No, I was like, and so yeah, I assume the Chromebooks as long as they have a digital copy of it, I assume it's cheaper.
Yeah, well, and I think, and this is what I don't like. A lot of the assignments are going to be put online.
Like what we do in college.
Yeah, and I don't.
No.
No, personally, I would rather, and I think, and we've had a discussion about this, and I don't know if I've mentioned it on here before. I know I mentioned it to somebody, but we're gonna get to a point where we use technology so much in the classroom, that eventually we will have to regress using technology.
Yeah, because I think people aren't used to, like when we were in the age going to school, we had the technology, but the computers were there for like we use them for us at least. We use them for like solo tests or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We use them for statewide tests as well.
Standardized.
Yeah, and so like us googling information wasn't really a thing. I mean, we could obviously we had the opportunity.
We did a lot for quite a few things, but I think we were still encouraged to use like encyclopedias.
In elementary
and
school.
Books. Well, even in some cases in high school.
High school, I did a ton. Don't get me wrong. High school, as soon as I hit high school, Google is the only thing I did. And a lot of people are saying that with it switching over, people are so like they're so used to like having information readily available. We're not as intelligent.
Yeah,
because I can just Google it.
No, and that's exactly it. We're not retaining as much information, especially if you. Like the studies show that if you type notes, you don't remember as much as if you wrote them down. You're more likely to remember your notes if you write them down than you are to type them.
I try to do it with my little tablet, using the tablet as a notebook. Because I would always lose the pen, I'd forget the notebook. I was like, if I just have the tablet, I could have 8, and I wouldn't have to pay for notebooks. I'd do the tablet, and I could just save notes in there. Maybe it's just the tablet. It wasn't as phonetic. I couldn't get write as fast and stuff like that because it was. Did you bring the food? Shh.
Nothing.
Did you bring the food? Answer the question. There's someone there for you. Because we want to test McDonald's with Burger King. Could we just have the burgers? How much did you... I don't like that face. How much did you buy? Okay. So Brandon and I...
my gut is going to die.
We're going to talk about that. No, we're just going to have a burger. We're going to talk about... Because last week's podcast, we talked about fast food. And we ranked McDonald's as number 1. Just out of like our last tastes of everything. Mm-hmm. And so there's a Burger King right next to me. And I was going to pick up food today. I was like, you know what? I'll just get Burger King. It would have been like...
Yeah.
It honestly been about the same price. Because it was $18. I'm technically going to feed 3 people with it because Alyssa's here.
It was a family meal.
Yeah, I got a coupon. So
it was a family meal.
And so I was like, okay, let's try this. And then my girlfriend just got back, and I asked her, I was like, maybe we should try McDonald's right away too. And I did not tell her that we bought Burger King beforehand. So she was like, what is this? But yeah, uh, with the school, back to the school thing. Yeah, writing down information like and having Google there, uh, it's not a. We were told like Wikipedia was not a viable thing. Like in school, you should never go off Wikipedia for some things, but most times Wikipedia is a very valuable source
Yes, it
because the
is.
people that update it are like actually know about it.
They continually. There are people who continually go through and make sure that the articles are
Yeah,
accurate information and provide stuff, and they have all their sources right there. And Wikipedia is a good.
obviously, if you look up like
It's
an
a
answer
good.
like who's faster, Sonic or the Flash, you're gonna get like the weird biased answers. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. But no, the Whopper's for you.
Yeah, that stuff's for you.
The Burger King is for you.
The Burger King's.
No,
No, we already had ours.
The Burger King. I did get a Whopper or Big Mac, so just so you know.
You did. Ooh, I'll take chocolate. Fuck you.
That's fine. That's fine. Fine. You
Ooh.
get win. This isn't. This
What?
is Wendy's. You said McFlurries. Okay. Okay.
I
So
don't
she-
know what to do.
Okay, hold on. We don't have enough room here. All right, hold
Oh
on.
no.
Here's a straw for you, sir. I don't know why she gave us a fork and knife, but okay. I know. Oh, I put my finger.
I want to
backwards.
cut my. I want to cut my ice cream.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
What a wonderful girlfriend. So we have the regular cheeseburger and the. Are these our straws?
I'll just let that go.
Okay, we're gonna put this to the side real quick. Thank you, dear. What you're missing? Haha, sucks to be you.
Yeet.
We just had eat over the mic. We just had Burger King before. Pull it to the side.
Or you could just be me and take a bite real close and. Honestly, just right now, I'd go with Burger King.
Burger King.
Cheeseburgers. Right? I mean, I'm taking a bite out of this and I'm like, there just seemed like there was more flavor in the Burger King burger than a cheeseburger. Like, I don't know what it was.
I also agree. Don't eat it all because you have to eat. You have to have this on this Big Mac too.
What?
Yeah. What do you think I got a Big
I
Mac?
told you, I didn't want a Big Mac.
We're just splitting it. We're cut in half. Can I get a sharp knife, dear? Give me a butter knife.
You can still cut everything with
I
a
can
butter knife.
try. I was not prepared for this. And invention. The knife I'm working with, a little tiny.
Well, it is glancing off the. McDonald's and Burger King is going to be
Game of
fighting.
Thrones, yeah, don't know.
Everything's just going to be.
Oh Jesus, I'm good.
Oh
baby.
boy, she brought the steak knife.
Okay. So we did have a Whopper before. Whopper was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Oh, I get it now. You want to compare.
Their top burger, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if like
That's all I can think of.
that's the only thing I think of. You don't have to eat the whole thing.
Well, yeah, I will eat the
You
whole
have to
thing.
take
Okay, here we go.
Not to be eating on the podcast, but
Okay. First couple bites. I'm just doing. The only thing that makes a Big Mac
sauce.
is the sauce.
What too?
The Whopper tasted better. Again, it just had different flavor. Right? Or am I wrong?
I think so too. But this is the podcast where we just show Cody.
This
everything
all
he's
of a sudden
missing.
just became an eating podcast and a taste test podcast.
Yeah. Next week's pizza. Be there. That would be expensive. You can't just get like a slice of pizza. Right? Like,
You're right. Yeah.
You have to like we could do Pizza Hut, Pizza Papa Murphy's.
Toppers.
Hopper's a big place. Is it like a national thing?
I think so. Otherwise, we'd have to do Little Caesars,
Little Caesars,
Domino's.
Domino's. Honestly, it'd be for that. We're talking about pizza. I'll talk about food. It might be It might be Dom. I really like Domino's crust.
Not for me, man.
Hoppers.
No, yes, Toppers. Toppers big for me. I haven't had Pizza Hut in a long time though, so I can. I just know. Or what else did we say? We say Papa John's.
That's like a take and bake.
That's Papa Murphy. Papa Murphy's is take and bake. Which I'm not a big fan of Papa John's.
New that leader in our books.
Oh,
Distraught collapse.
that's what happened to me. You know, you want a spoon?
Didn't you give us a spoon?
Oh, my burger's
Your
falling
burger's
apart,
falling
so I
apart.
can use the knife and the fork.
One bite, Brandon. One bite. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, no, you stopped it. No, commit. Commit. Commit.
You made me laugh. Yeah.
That's rude.
Ice cream? Dairy
Queen,
Queen.
sorry.
Yeah, easy. I mean, you have a Blizzard, right? How can you compete with the Blizzard?
What's like? You think of
Well, for me, anytime I think of Blizzard, I think cookie dough.
cookie dough? I'm thinking Oreo.
That one too. But right now they got really good Blizzards. They've got the s'mores Blizzard. Oh, I love the s'mores. My favorite.
Ice cream. McDonald's McFlurry. Wendy's. Frosty.
Yes, Frosty.
BK might have something.
They've got the like freezy thing, right?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe.
Otherwise, they just have soft serve ice cream.
Casey's would probably be in the pizza thing too.
Yes, it
Makes
would.
Really good. They're not. Are they worldwide or nationwide? Or at least like. What do they are?
I think they're more Midwest thing. I don't know if they're all over the place.
Well, if you have a Casey's, find a Casey's. They make really good pizza.
Yeah, Casey's. For being a gas station,
They're the best. I'll say this: they're the best gas station. Yeah, sweetie, can we get spoons? You have the smallest straws possible for them.
man, this is a great podcast.
This is the best podcast ever. Too bad Cody's not here.
Yeah, I know. Suck it. Just kidding. So, but like we were talking about schools before, right?
Those don't have lunch like that.
You know, though, we have eaten some stuff. Oh,
Oh, you did bring two. Okay.
yeah, she had one. She's given one at a time. Come on, man.
I was like, you only brought one? Thank you, dear.
School lunch. Some of that stuff has definitely improved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so much better.
Because the Trump administration's out.
You mean the Obama one?
Yeah, sorry.
No, I just think people finally got could find. Yeah, I know. I had to make sure I was up against Mike.
No, she got rid of the plate.
I think it's finally that they found healthy stuff they could do that tasted good.
Melissa, come back.
He's fine. I don't know.
next week.
Yeah, just
Good.
eating, just eating.
No, like you don't get in there.
Oh.
Nowhere near.
We just get saltine crackers.
Mm-hmm.
Here's some saltine crackers and some Pringle flavors. Ooh, I like that. We could do that.
Yeah, but then we have like 10 things of Pringle tube.
Dude, you can get rid of Pringles. Trust me.
Yeah, like
We could do sun chip flavors.
there's a lot we could do. Obviously, I asked Brendan before if he wants to host a show, the hot under the hot dish name. Yeah, because I remember the book and video movie.
Oh, yeah.
You just go like, Brendan, Jordan, I changed my mind. I want to do food flavors.
You know, I could do a food podcast.
Well, just remember that you hosted, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So,
We're talking about schools again.
and we're back on track. We're getting distracted by our food. But so like I don't know, the whole going back to elementary school, having been out for a very long time of not a whole lot has changed.
Yeah.
I mean, not terribly. I mean,
Well, I think when we were leaving elementary school and moving into middle school, the evolution of smart boards was really cool.
yes, going from a smart board or going from like a whiteboard,
A
chalkboard to a smart board. Because I don't know about you, but we have projectors
like the little floor things, the overhead projector.
overhead. Yep.
Yeah. I saw something on Reddit. There's a subreddit called "What is this?" Picture of the overhead projector, and I was like, "Oh my god, you don't know!"
And you put the clear film on it, transparent film on it. Oh,
You could write on it. It was really cool. It was really cool.
that's all we had. I mean, the teachers had a computer and stuff, but
Yeah. Like the teacher would literally sit in the middle of the classroom most times, or in the front,
mhm.
with next to this projector. Like if it was right here, big box it was big box with a light underneath it, inside of it, and a clear glass top, kind of like those little toys that have like the mirrors that you can see above you, like 6 inches. It was like that up here. It was just on an arm, and then it lighted that onto a screen.
On a screen.
And you just like that's how you did it. That's how we did it, and like it was so cool when you were. It was always a treat when you was like the kids wanted to clean off the projector or clean off the little things. Like yeah,
or,
cool.
Little Johnny, it's your turn to use the yeah. Can I turn on? Click, click.
Yeah. Well, when we were in middle school, Mr. Barton learned like he got one of the smart boards right away.
Yeah, he was one of the first people to get a smart board,
And
right?
he learned it right away too, because like you could smart board is like, think of it was a projector connects to think of a touchscreen TV or monitor that wasn't a screen. The projector would put the screen on. It would just like relay what points are being touched on the projector or on the screen to the projector. And so he learned it right away and did a bunch of cool stuff with it. Obviously, you could write on it with the 4 different colors, markers, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he would make his notes and have like it'd have like a blank spot in it. You could take the eraser and you'd erase it.
Yep.
And he learned that right. It was always so cool because he'd ask the students to run out there and race it. Like, yeah, woo!
I know. And now all the teachers at my school I work at, they all have smart boards.
Really? Oh, no.
Yep. And they all now just recently got the ones where it was like a dual screen. It was a second screen basically.
Oh, from their PC.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that's just like, I assume. Oh yeah, I assume as soon as you plug, that's just having a computer with multiple outputs, or output that. Because like for my computer, obviously each of those is a different screen. I could copy them so they're all the same.
And they can do that now with
a setting. But now we're talking about this in the car when we were driving around today. We picked up. I'm surprised she didn't react to the table about it, or was gonna make. Probably the next live podcast, live one, not the next recorded one. So this is what I think this is 13. I believe this is 13.
It already?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Right, we're coming up on 4 months. No, wait. 4 times. Yeah, 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16.
My God. I didn't know that.
And so then the next live one, we should have a bar. We should have a new set. Hopefully, planning on it.
If he works on it.
If I work on it, which I should. But technically I have only 1 week to have time.
This weekend
This
at all
weekend.
anymore?
Yeah. So planning on it. We'll have a new set. Cross our fingers. I have to get the only thing I need. I don't already have or have available to is the bar stools. I can make everything else at work. I already got the green light to borrow steel at work or pay for steel. The new set will be coming up shortly, so we'll be sitting in a new arrangement, new look, maybe new background. We'll see.
Hopefully not kill my back.
Hopefully not kill your back. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get either A, cushion ones or get ones with backrests. The bar stools.
We can do that.
Cushion one.
Was that?
It might be a
Sounded
cat,
like a baby.
but yeah, it sounded like a dying.
Nobody probably heard it. I don't know if you heard it on here, but it was like, yeah, that's what it sounded like. I was like, sounded like a baby, but it could have been a cat. I don't know. Either
But we
way,
were talking about in the car going to Menards as we got off topic right away. That that school, we were talking about the school culture has changed. How or like not school culture, just like younger generation
just culture. Yeah.
How like our parents normally didn't have a lot of knickknacks, a lot of collectible stuff, a lot of this, a lot of that. They might have collectible stuff, but it's put away.
Mm-hmm. Unless you were really into it.
Yeah, because they're more than likely their parents did it. Like my mom doesn't have anything collectible stuff, really. My grandmother, ton, and it looks her place is full of it, you know. And so then I come in here, but my stuff is a little different collectibles. I have video game stuff. I have pop culture stuff, posters on the wall, little pop figures, stickers, pins, all sorts of stuff. And it's just like, what a weird culture we've changed from, where like our parents came from a place where they hated that, right? Or they're sick of it, and so they changed it so they didn't have it, and then we come in like, I like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's different. Your grandma might carry those little like, pardon me, like the tea set, like a China tea set or something like that, or like your fine china, is what they call it, and like they never use it. It's just sitting there,
just there for looks.
And so like, what's the difference of those are technically toys, you know? Alyssa has this. Alyssa has, obviously people have more. Alyssa has over 60 pop figures, and I figured them in at between $8 and $10 a pop figure. It's
like $4,800, or it's $480 to $600.
Sitting on our walls in boxes.
Those things would be worth something.
No, not really. Not when they mass produce them.
But they will one day.
The rare
one day.
And
I didn't say what day. I said one day.
Yeah, and so like I was like, I just want to open them, and so like I have on my desk, I have 3 pop figures. Alyssa has 3 more Overwatch ones, so I'm probably gonna take all the boxes because I just want them. There's a Diva little sculpture thing I built. I think Austin brought that from Hawaii, the little
the
tiki.
little tiki head.
And he also brought that one from Hawaii too, the little cooler girl missing an arm.
Oh, what? She's missing an arm?
Yeah, the arm's right here. It's broken at the elbow.
Be like,
Yeah, I actually initially broke her off by the legs. I glued it back on.
That's okay. Austin brought me a little tiki head.
Like that one?
Yeah. And I was showing it. I brought it home and I was showing it, and it fell down my stairs.
Did it break?
A little bit.
Oh no!
I mean, I was able to super glue it back on.
Okay.
It's like, it's fine.
Yeah, the cat's got in here and knocked it off, and I don't know where its arm is. So we'll find out when we move. I have to glue it on.
The cats were playing with it.
Yeah, the cats jumped up there and like.
No, I mean
they
were playing with the arm.
Yeah,
they took it and ran away.
Well, that's what I said. Like I told you about I thought they ate one of my earbuds. I have wireless earbuds. Took it out, put it down to go to the bathroom or something like that, and I come back and it's gone. Fuck. I look for it. Look for it. Look for it. I was like, I had to eat. I haven't seen it. Turns out I found it. It was like 15 feet from where it originally was. Somehow they knocked it over. Like, so I sat on one of the end tables in the living room. They knocked it under the TV. Where so I don't know how they got it from
Oh, that's
here
funny.
all the way over there. Pissed me off. I
They were
was
just
like,
playing
"Oh,
with it.
God."
Doing what cats do,
I
man.
thought they ate it. Like, ooh, look, earwax.
Nom nom.
I assume they swallowed it in one
Yeah.
bite. Cat's so fat. How's the ice cream, Brandon? I hope the audience is like loving it. Audience of one. Oh, there's some people here, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. That's okay. It's delicious, but honestly, I would give ice cream to somebody else. Like, if we were going whole fast food thing,
Oh.
you know,
All right.
I'd give the ice cream part to somebody
Cody,
else.
if you're watching this, you have to cover ice cream next podcast. We need Dairy Queen. We need Wendy's again, because obviously we have to compare it. Duh.
Duh.
I don't think like
Culver's.
Culver's. Oh, that's the second.
They're also known for their ice cream.
Yeah, they're not like
That's not a big, well-known thing.
should be. They actually should be out of business.
They're so delicious, though.
Well, I know. Yeah, and they're so delicious because they violate so many protocols.
Shh.
That 30-year-old grease. Same grease. Oh, did you find a bug? Was it? That's the man I love. Fixed it out, drinks it anyway.
I don't know what it was, but I just pulled it out of the
There
water.
was an ant in here though this morning.
Yo, last night, I was just hanging out in where I have my Xbox and stuff.
Yeah, downstairs.
I was watching YouTube and I went to the bathroom.
Is that where you watch all your I see you on YouTube all the time.
Yep, that would be
Yeah.
where I'm sitting.
You just fall asleep there?
No, I don't. I just lay there and
Crying.
but anyways, we I went to the bathroom because I needed to go, and I walked in. I turned on the light. This spider freaks out and is like running on the ground. And I was like, "Do I pull you? Do I grab you?" I just went, "I'll let you live, man." I went to the bathroom, and as I was leaving, I was like, "All right, see you later, bro." Shut off the light, and I walked.
You saw the shit. Are you just on the shit, or you see him like?
I know. I was just watching him because he ran really fast and then hid underneath this like rug, and he was just sitting there like, maybe he won't see me.
Like,
Yeah, basically, basically doing that.
You gotta think like, what are the Imagineers like? So fucking big. I could eat forever on that.
Yeah, like yours forever. I would never die.
I would never die. I would become Spider God.
Spider guy.
I don't know.
Sp-
I become Man Spider.
Man Spider. Just can you think about that for a second? Like, is that their superheroes? Are their superheroes humans? So like,
So it'd be Man Ant.
Man Ant, Man Spider, Man
Carapace-
Bat.
Carapace guy.
What?
Carapace guy.
What is that?
Like Iron Man.
Oh,
Carapace is like their shell, right? Isn't it? Oh, I thought Carapace.
sure.
I thought it was. I thought Carapace was their shell.
Maybe, sure,
Yeah,
could be. Oh no. But
What was another guy? You can this. There.
could be.
A hard upper shell of a turtle. Arachnid. There you go. So close. I was like, oh god.
You're like turtle. Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Aha.
Got it.
Nailed it.
So, Carapace guy. Sorry, it's that all that
Oh,
calories.
Man, you didn't have to eat that other burger. I just wanted you to take a bite of it. I should honestly should have had you. I should have had Alyssa buy a cheeseburger and
Not a Big Mac.
and a Big Mac and just split those. And that was. I think well, if we want to go cheap route, if we want to do the other ones, we'll just buy one of each and quarter it, so that I'll just have a bite.
Because I'm sitting here like
Brandon,
my eyes are starting to glaze over.
I want to make you. I want to make like we can talk about best chicken nuggets. What
No,
else place has chicken nuggets other than
Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's? Chick-fil-A.
We could do Dairy Queen. No, that's chicken strip.
Do you not qualify those as the same? No,
I wouldn't.
that's Maine.
Wendy's, does Wendy's have chicken nuggets?
Uh,
You know,
they have chicken nuggets.
I don't know.
If you're watching, look it up. Wendy's chicken nuggets. There's something on Twitch. I just saw this recently. There's a little button you can do, and people, you enter your address, but no, only the food deliverer knows your address. People can buy you food and just send it to you, as long as it's under your like requests. Like you can put like 8 things. And I looked it up, and they charge like an astronomical amount for it.
Mhm.
It was like $28 for it,
From where?
from like Domino's or something like that. A pizza.
That's like 2 pizzas.
Yeah. Brandon's taking ready for a nap. You still have another podcast after
Dude,
this with you.
like I said, my eyes are glazing over all that all that food. Oh, I think I coughed and I coughed up a piece of burger.
Gross. Oh
I know,
no.
as disgusting as that is, I apologize.
Oh, Brandon.
Can we take like a break between the recording one and
You
this
want
one?
like a minute?
I need like a 10-minute nap.
Yeah, just like guys, I'm gonna like a little bit. We can talk about stuff we want to do for the podcast. I mean, we've talked about hard times, but we just
it's that portion of the podcast time where Jordan talks about what we're gonna do for the
dude,
podcast.
it's
It's
awesome.
just like my Star Wars thing.
Do you not like when I talk about the podcast?
No, I don't mind.
Oh.
I'm just like.
We're not-
talk-
I don't know, it's-
I'm like, if I've got my Star Wars bit, Jordan has
It's
his
my
what
thing-
we're doing with the
it's-
podcast bit.
I honestly love talking about things we can do and things I like. Obviously, we don't have a very big audience, maybe 1 or 2 people. That I wish that like we could get funded for, because honestly, it's just coming out of my pocket, and it's not a big deal. I have no problem with it. It's not. I don't.
Oops.
I had a majority of this stuff already, and so like the only new thing I paid for was the Stream Deck and the camera, which just made stuff easier on me. Like
Mhm.
Cody was generous enough to make the logos, which are really awesome and sweet. But these guys are my comedic relief. Yay!
Always
So
here.
I don't mind.
That's
paying
all I
like,
provide for the
I don't mind
table.
paying like $20
Oops.
every other week, other than like the half a tank it takes to get.
Yeah,
But
it's a great time.
I was also thinking if and when we do more and more stuff, but we stick to the every other week. Our Saturdays are just gonna be doing recording from like we get there like 10 and we leave at like 5. Because if we say we do 3 shows, roughly 3 shows, like if we say we do this D&D and then like a movie or a book show,
Yeah.
and we want to do them like weekly type stuff, so we do them for like 2 hours and then we split it.
I would die.
Yeah, you'd love
Probably.
it. You'd love it. I think we.
I could just never talk to you during the week, though. Man.
Brandon,
just-
Brandon, you want to hang out this weekend, dude?
Dude.
I
Hey,
talked to you.
Brandon, do you want to spend the night? Nah, man, I gotta go home. I gotta recharge for their next week.
I gotta. You're making me read 3 books before the next thing. Which we want to talk about? Do you ever forget what book you want to read? You know how to read?
You know, I made some suggestions.
I was down for any of them.
I know, but you, yeah.
I
don't
said
know.
we'd just go for like a more mainstream, popular one, so that if any people want to like talk about it, they could.
Hey, the books I had mentioned were mainstream.
Not the one you picked up today. It's like, I'm doing that one. What was that? The one you absolutely you should look at this one. It can't happen here.
That's mainstream.
That's what, we could do that one. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
The one you picked up today, I don't know. I haven't honestly. I never heard of it before.
Oh, A Farewell to Arms. Yeah, no, I was just talking
Like,
to myself.
I was
in
like,
my head.
something like, I assume the people that are watching either they're family members that want to support me, or they like this nerdy culture. So we should do like a nerdy type book. So like obviously the World War Z,
Player One.
Ready Player One, do that one. Star Wars. I didn't realize how many Star Wars. I didn't know how many Star Wars books there were. And this girl chipped in that was sitting there. I assume she worked there.
No, she did. She was just a
Oh, you
customer.
don't think? Oh, really? Holy
Yeah,
cow!
she was just buying books.
Did hit on her. She knows about Star Wars, Brandon. Come on now.
She was like 35.
What's she? I don't know.
I don't know. She that's what she
Hey,
looked like.
age is just a number, Brandon.
Yeah, but for me it matters. Okay, thank you.
She's like, I was like, holy cow! There's a lot of books here. I didn't know there's so many
Yeah.
Star Wars books. Because there was a shelf. Half of it was Star Wars. Half of it was something else.
And the shelf was as tall as the wall.
It was like 8 feet. Yeah. And so the lady was like, I was like, oh, is this all Star Wars? And the lady next to us was like, no, there's like 800 Star Wars books. That can't fit all there. I was like, oh, sorry.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. People in bookstores are actually that one girl that recommended us the book. Like, we weren't talking about anything. Like, we were just like,
Some people are really friendly. Other times when I go in there, nobody wants to help you. Well, I mean, the bookstore people, obviously,
Yeah.
they always do. And that lady so Jordan was walking behind me and he was saying something. He's
ask
like,
you a question.
I should ask you a question. And then the lady turned around. She goes, you want to ask me a question about a book? And I was just like, no, but we're good. But thank you.
Star Wars Episode 3, this page, this chapter. What happened? And she nails it. I'm like, oh my god.
She works here. I wonder why.
Hey, Brandon, if you had the ability, right? If you had the ability to, you buy the book, you could, no matter how you want to, it's probably it has to have a negative effect. You have to insert a USB into your head, and you can download the book and just have the information. Would you do it?
What's the negative?
Get the thing, the surgery. It's free, but you.
Oh, you have to get the surgery to get the USB? No.
No.
No, because then somebody. No.
All your books.
No, because then somebody is gonna
What
create
if-
some virus, stick it in my head, and then I'm gonna be brainwashed.
What if?
Okay.
What if it was implanted in your head? There's no port. There's no visible port. You're perfectly fine. It's under your hairline, and you NFC sync it. Like you can transfer stuff over touching phones. Would you do that?
No.
No, not even that either.
No, because that could still happen.
But you have to like with that you have to accept it.
Still can happen.
No, it still can happen. How is it gonna happen? Because you always have I always have it on. You're just like
No, because what I'm saying is somebody's gonna at some point be able to access my phone, and then at the
book.
point,
Goodness.
excuse me, at the point of transfer.
Brandon, goodness.
At the point of transfer, they'll have something on my phone. I'll click this, and then boop.
But it was like it'd be the point to where you'd have to acknowledge it in your. It's not the technology is on our phones, but you'd have to like accept it in your like someone's trying to send you something. You want to accept it, and you can like. I'm closing my eyes in the action of
But what I'm saying is, somebody's gonna disguise something in something that I actually want, and I'll be like, yep, whoop, and then
Brandon's like way too skeptical of everything. I was like,
no, that's creepy, man.
I would absolutely do it if I could. Okay, what about do you enjoy? You like reading books, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you enjoy the quiet time? Do you enjoy what's happening in the book? What is about books you like?
I like being able to read it, and at the same time imagine what's going on in the book as I read.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And see the picture in my head play out.
Okay, so remove the whole technology part. You grab the book. You go like this. You just have it all. You read it. Technically read it.
Okay.
Would you do that?
Did I enjoy it?
I don't
Like,
know.
can I enjoy the book, or is it just me going?
Yes.
"Broop"? Okay, now I know
But you feel-
everything.
But okay, I was like, I wonder how you could choose how fast you could process it. So we're like the beginning. Oh, someone died. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that person died in the beginning was a bad guy. Oh my god, what happened? He's freaking out.
See, but like I would accept that if I would get the same pleasure out of it, because
Okay.
I feel like
That makes sense.
if I wouldn't, then what's the point in just going? "Broop"? Okay, done. I just read
the
I just-
quickness of you being able to do multiple books. That's the plus
Yeah.
about it. Because I
But
saw
see,
Brandon has a list on his phone, and it's maybe like 10 to 20 books. Is it really? You just scroll
It
through
probably is. It probably is 30.
But we might be doing a small book segment where Brandon and I try to read the same book. I'm gonna cheat and listen to the audio version because I don't have time
'Cause
to
he
read.
Sucks.
I do suck. I do suck. Every audio listener out there, you suck, according to Brandon.
I didn't say that. I said Jordan sucks. Jordan sucks.
No, because I try to listen to it at work or when I have or like on the way home from work driving there because it takes me a half hour. Well, in a week I can listen to 5 hours, and that's
Yeah.
most books. That's almost half, roughly. Some books are between 10 and 15. I think what was Ready Player One? I don't know. You don't. I think it was like 10 hours. Long book.
I thought you said it was like 14.
Maybe it was like 14.
Oh no, that was It Can't Happen Here.
Yes.
That's what you looked up. It was It Can't Happen Here. Which good book. For those of you who don't know, it's by an author that was born and raised in a town near where we live, or where I live currently, where we grew up. How much is it?
I don't know how long it is. I have it
Oh.
actually. I have it downloaded somewhere. Oh, taking me like two.
But anyways, he wrote it time ago. It's from the 30s. He wrote it in 1935. That's when it came out.
Holy cow!
Yeah, that's when it came out. And it's gotten a resurgence again just because of everything that's going on.
15 hours and 40 minutes.
Ready Player One is?
Yes.
Oh wow. But it's gotten a resurgence because
It can't happen here. Is this what you're talking about?
Yep, It Can't Happen Here.
Sweet.
It's gotten a resurgence because people have equated what's going on currently to some of the stuff that happens in the book.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not as what happens in the book isn't as, or what's happening now isn't as bad as what happens in the book.
Okay.
But I know when I first read through it, I was like, okay, I can see some similarities here to some things. But it wasn't nothing like extreme. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I can see that. That makes sense. I can see that somewhat happening. But they're like in the book, it's literally just it's a takeover.
So yeah. So in the future here, we'll maybe do a hot dish book club type
Dish
thing
book club.
where we can I mean, some people can't finish a book in like a week. That's why I also think some of the
We would have to set parameters.
most famous book, like some of the more popular books, are really some of the smallest ones. I just think like I don't know how big World War can't be that big.
I read it and it was probably like 300 pages.
Yeah, and like Ready Player One, it's not.
That was like 300 pages
yeah,
too.
and
wasn't
so
it?
they're not
Yeah.
a big book, but a lot of people don't have.
The
I mean,
time.
that was 15 hours. Someone read it
Mhm.
to me in different voices, which is nice because that helps me understand, identify a different character. Because when authors will do this, like you've been listening to a character for a whole chapter, or you're reading a character for a whole chapter, and all of a sudden someone else starts talking like this isn't so and so's. What's he talking about killing people for? But in the audiobook version, it'd be someone else's voice. So like, okay, this is something
I like
different.
creating my own voice
And I do too.
based off of what
Do
is being said.
Do you do a lot of the voices that fun houses do for like their voices? That's so
No.
funny.
But no, I enjoy seeing the scenery, trying to envision what the people look like.
I do too.
Mhm.
They read the audiobook for me.
Well, I know, but I mean, like as I'm reading it, I just like, and then when you go to watch a movie, you're like,
Yeah, I listened to
Right.
Ready Player One like twice before I saw the movie, and it was just like they took a weird twist with it because in Ready Player One, the book, there's a clue to find the key. On the key, there's a clue to find the gate.
yep,
In the movie, find the key, you open the gate right there.
oh yeah,
Like it's you have the key in your hand. Something rises from the ground, and there's the next clue.
yeah, because when they didn't have some things, there
I-
were certain sequences that they didn't do in the movie that they did.
Honestly,
in
I
the book.
don't mind that they like changed.
No, I know. I think they were good changes. Like they were
honestly,
decent ones.
I wish they would have done clue for the key, clue for the gate. I wish they would have
Mhm.
kept that. And I honestly liked the in the Oasis scenes way better than the live action.
in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're I don't know, it's just like
Well, because that's where everybody wants to be is
yeah,
the Oasis.
I'm this fat piece of shit. I want to be this hot. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Mm.
I love in the audiobook, Will who reads the audiobook? I just read it. Whoever reads the audiobook, they talk about him in the book.
Oh, really?
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. Oh, yeah. He reads the audiobook.
He reads the audiobook, and
They mention his name in the book.
Ernest Cline too, I believe, is also talking about in the book. And
That's good. That's good.
I think Will Wheaton is he's one of the governors of the Oasis, like of.
Oh yeah, he's like
And he's been like, they just keep voting for him in the thing because he's doing a great job. And
Yeah.
I thought it was funny because it's like, wait a minute, that's you. What are you doing?
Well, that's why they got him.
But yeah, and so I don't know if they ever give a nod to that aspect of it. I mean, I don't know. Don't know if they even thought about it. But like, I guess it wasn't meant for not so much. It wasn't meant for so much us. It was meant for more us than it was for children.
Yeah, it's more of it's a nostalgia slash teen slash young adult kind of game.
I wish they would have done more actual seeing planet to planet a little bit. We only see just them. We see in the very beginning, which I love that. That I get goosebumps every time I see that first scene where they're
jumping from planet to planet.
Yeah,
just showing it out.
and it's like Minecraft planet.
Well, yeah, and I liked how they described each thing. You know, like how the map is set up. Basically, like it's an infinite map that goes on, but it has different quadrants. Each quadrant has a certain amount of planets and all this other stuff.
And then the whole universe is shaped like a Rubik's Cube.
Yep. No, I know.
Books are cool. I just have to read them in audio form. I'm sorry. I'm a slow reader. That's another reason I do things. It's just like it would take whatever it takes you to do 10 hours, it would take me 50. I've always been a slow reader. I read all the Harry Potter books. I just couldn't do it for a very long time. And that way right now I want to have myself as much time as possible. Like anytime I'm just sitting here doing nothing, I just like antsy. Like Alyssa would like to sit down and cuddle and have nothing on. I'm like, I have to just put something on the TV, please. I just need something on.
I know. I usually do that too, but sometime this week I'm gonna try to do it more this summer. I'm just gonna like unplug.
Cody's doing that. He doesn't answer my phone.
I'm just gonna like put my phone to the side and just like all day I'm not gonna do
it. I texted him multiple times this week. Like, hey, you want to play games? Hey, you want to talk about the podcast? Hey, this, that. And he's like, dude, I'm sorry I haven't got back to you. I've just been trying to crank out the hours because he took off on Thursday. I don't know if he took off on Thursday morning or after work, but he's like, he was just trying to crank out as much time so he'd have to like worry about his paycheck being or worry about so much PTO.
Oh yeah.
And then he's after we get done playing games, like because we play games like 6:30ish, because that's when he hops off. He says he puts his phone down and doesn't. It's like that's smart, you know. I'm on my phone until 10 o'clock at night.
I know. Well, I've been trying to do like 9:30. Just set my phone down and then don't touch it, even until like for the rest of the night.
I'm gonna start texting you at like 9 o'clock.
Yep, I won't answer. I'm not gonna try to answer.
Brandon, oh my god, I need you to answer something right now. Oh my god, what is it? Something. It's just like a very hypothetical question.
Yeah.
And you're like,
so if we were to take a bale of twine and bring it on the podcast and set it alight, do you think George W. Bush would see it? just something really obscure like that. Just like what?
And that's the type of question I want to ask you if we do books. And it's something like you'll just sit there going like, fuck, I never thought about that.
I mean, I could.
I would love. I love hitting someone with a question they've never thought of, or they just like, I just don't know.
Happens to me quite a bit.
Kids come up to you.
Sometimes, yeah, they're like,
"Why is the sun blue?"
And I'm like, I don't know.
Hey, you see the sun blue? Yeah, don't you? Kid,
you might need some help.
The doctor is straight down the nurse's office is right down the road.
Yeah, I'm also the nurse.
Oh, nice.
No, just kidding. I'm not. But, I mean, we all kind of are.
Brandon turns around. He's got a nurse costume on.
I just 180 my head like an owl.
Oh, God.
Hello.
Just remember, Brandon, if we do the movie thing, we'll inevitably have to do a scary movie. Like, that's gonna happen. Like, It 2 is gonna have to come out, and then we're gonna have to watch It 1, and then we'll do a podcast about it, talking about it. Oh, float down here.
Yeah. Man.
That's
See that part. I would love playing that part, but I would not go watch myself.
You and I talked about that. Like, when did we do the podcast with Blake? When was
I don't
that?
remember.
We talked about it then. Remember? We were at SCSU. That was like the first podcast. I actually remember this.
I had been 2017. Remember? But I know, because didn't we talk about how I hate getting scared, but I love scaring.
You love scaring.
Like I could,
Like me staring at you in the bathroom.
like I did a haunted house once, and I loved that. That was so much
you
fun.
participated in
I was a member in the haunted house. Right?
It was a Mind Over Matter podcast.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you because it was just gameplay. Oh,
Did you put subtitles in?
like I don't make it. Podcast number. Recorded, but probably second. And we're just watching an old podcast. Did we post it?
And Brendan. It's Brendan. It says Brendan. And Brendan.
I wonder if it's on the Derby channel.
Yeah, which you deleted all those.
They're not deleted. They're still.
What?
They're just private.
Oh.
So if you ever want to see them,
That's fine. But, anyways, how much time we got?
we're at 53 minutes and we recorded for like 5 minutes before I hit that button. We can keep going, Brandon. We're live. We're live, baby. We're live, and no one's here to talk to us.
Yeet.
Yeet.
I know.
Password 10 months ago.
Damn
If Google wasn't a thing, right? And they remember your passwords and stuff like that. I have no idea.
I just have a big running list.
Do you have a paper list?
I'm not going to tell you where it is.
I'm not. Is it actually like, do you have it written down, or is it on your phone or something?
It's a list.
Okay, nice.
I'm not going to say.
It's on your phone. I'm gonna look for it.
Not going to say
What's your
where it
what's your
is.
Pornhub login info?
It's 1142 eat my ass.
God damn it.
Thank you.
I was waiting for something to come out like.
What's your stormtrooper ID? 1142 eat my ass.
Was that from?
That's from a Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken. That's what it was.
When
I'm
they're
thinking
making
Adult
Star
Swim.
Wars. The Star Wars thing, Emperor Palpatine. He's hold the elevator, and the stormtrooper's like, "God damn it!"
Yeah, now that we know that we can talk about, we can watch movies on the podcast. We can't show them, we can't do any audio, but we can watch them, which we might try to do here.
We can watch them here, but can't.
And like we'll talk over it. And so if you have any interest in doing that, we'll try to do that. We're trying to do it for Star Wars, which means we'll have to do 2 movies a day.
Those are like 2-hour movies.
I know. Just think of this, Brandon. We'll be sitting here for 2 hours. Oh no! If we're 2 movies.
Okay, all right. Okay. Can we set the parameter for a second? Are we gonna watch only the episodes, or are we gonna watch like Rogue One?
I think we can skip.
In Solo, Rogue One and Solo. We don't have to
those.
watch those. I mean, we really do. I mean, we could watch them, but
Man, I would love to watch them.
but I mean, we don't have to because
I haven't seen the original Star Wars trilogy and prequel, original trilogy prequel, in like a year or two, probably over that, probably 2 to 3 years.
And how do we watch them? Would you want to watch them from when they came out, or would you want to watch them in order of?
I don't know. How would you like to
Cinematic
watch?
history
How do you
time.
think we should watch? You're the Star Wars guy.
Yeah, honestly, if we were gonna watch them in cinematic history time, then I would want to throw
original first.
Yeah, and then I would want to throw cinema like within the timeline of the universe. Then it would have to be the prequels, then the original, then the sequel.
And then dropping Solo.
Well, I would put in Rogue One just
One.
because the way Rogue One transitions from
So it'd be
Rogue
it
One
would-
ends and it goes right into episode 4.
So it'd be episode 1, 2, 3, Rogue One, episode 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
episode 7, 8, and then
But we could skip if we were to do 2 at a time, we could skip Rogue One because then we'd have 2, 2, and 2, and 2.
Better.
So we'd have 1 and 2,
just
3 and 4, 5 and 6,
we'll see.
7, 8.
Because like you think of it this way, right? We do 2 technically every other Saturday we do 2 podcasts, and so that's roughly 2-ish hours. So we'd have to do 2-ish hours plus another 4 hours. So we might just do like 2 podcasts with a movie, and so we'll do 6. We'll have to do 6 different times. I don't know if I could sit on this chair for 4 hours. I would love to, and I'd love to talk over it because Brandon, we watched Star Wars. I remember this scene,
We were watching Phantom Menace. I know what you're talking about.
and Luke does this juke move.
No, it's Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. That's right. Sorry. No, but isn't Luke there too?
Episode 1. Luke isn't even
No,
born yet.
no. Was it? Well, that must have been Anakin then.
Anakin's 9.
I could have swore it was because he goes like this.
It's Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan. That's the only 2.
That's
the only 2.
Because I know Obi-Wan. He was wearing gray robes. I'm always picture Luke with white. But if he's younger, if it's
It's young Obi-Wan.
and so he's wearing white still.
Yeah.
That's why it's pictured in my head.
I
Gotcha.
mean, he doesn't really change his outfit, but yeah, sure.
I just remember that because he takes off his coat. I remember that. They both take off their jackets.
They always take off their robes.
before they fight. Because they're fighting Darth Maul, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Just I don't remember this.
And he just does this like this punk fake move like huh, and then does a backflip.
Yeah.
And then Darth Maul does a backflip. And so that's the funniest.
Parker.
That's the funniest scene. And so I think, if Cody's down for it, we'll try to do it. Obviously, we do it if we do it every. Ah, dang it! When does episode 9 come out? Brandon should have this date memorized.
It's
Nice.
December 20th. No.
Oh,
16th?
I'm just
I
thinking
don't remember.
if we do the movie thing, I think we're not gonna do it in here. We're gonna do it. Jesus. Don't break it.
That's
We're gonna do it. We'll do it in the living room on a nice couch, not these
thank
chairs.
you.
Because by then we'll have the set.
Uh-huh.
Do you think you can sit in a bar stool for 4 hours? Yeah. Episode 9, December 20th.
I was right the first time.
say 20th?
Yeah. What? Ouch. What?
Did you say the 20th?
I didn't
Oh,
say the
okay.
20th. Then I said the 16th. Check tape. Tape.
Check
Roll
the
that.
tape.
Check tape.
Okay, so then let's look at the calendar.
The colander.
The calendar.
Yeah, let's go look at our colander real quick in the kitchen. I made a joke.
Minnesotan, leave me alone.
Calendar.
Let me see.
It's a Friday.
It's
Always
a
a
Friday.
Friday.
So that the 14th would have to be episode. And we could put out this week. Like I think we should do if we do some extra stuff, we'll put it on the middle of the week versus
Mhm.
putting it on the weekends.
Agreed.
Maybe that Friday or something like that. So that'd be episode 8, 9. No, it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh wait, we forgot Rogue One. So Rogue One.
No, we don't need to do Rogue One.
Okay, 2, 1
So we'd have to record it
there, or
the
whatever-
weekend before Thanksgiving. No,
Yeah, that's October.
that's October. Sorry, my bad.
It's freaking out.
I'm going crazy.
And then we
man,
could
I'm
do
sorry.
Halloween movies in here, Brandon. maybe do. Hey, well, how about this? How about this? If we do this, obviously it's a pipe dream right now.
Only if we can watch Hocus Pocus.
That's what I'm saying. We have to watch a Halloween movie.
Only if we can watch Hocus
We watch
Pocus.
a
Then we can do this.
We watch a Halloween movie here. It comes out Halloween Day, right?
I put a spell on you.
But then we have to double up on our Star Wars movies the following 2 weeks, the following 2 podcasts. We have to watch them.
Or we could just record one before that. We'll figure it out.
Maybe
We'll
we'll
get
start.
it.
Maybe we should. Oh, we should start it. We should start it. We could start them now. It's like when we don't have no. We've seen one trailer for episode 9, so we go in the movies and we start talking about episode by episode.
Mhm.
and then our theory's completely wrong from episode 1 to episode 9. Like, wait a minute.
Apparently, though, that Rise of Skywalker was already planned since The Force Awakens.
Oh, clearly.
So JJ made The Force Awakens, and he already had the vision for Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So, yeah.
What was that?
My brain breaking. Dude, the calories are hitting.
Hitting? Brandon, you're going down fast.
Calories are hitting. I'm sorry. Fast food.
Would you like to end it here, Brandon?
Can
Would
we
you like to
please?
just end it off? Cut it off?
Can we please?
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Brandon, for joining us.
I'm always here.
Yeah, you're always here. Cody. Yeah.
Anyways, but thanks for watching the Hot Dish Podcast, where there's a little bit of everything, but it's always good. Hey!